get fired. So, blah, 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 blah. Now the next thing's going to be cookery. And here's why the course is awesome. We get a pike. A pike is a sort of fish, if you didn't know. It's a big, huge honker of a fish that lives in streams. So you go S, you go C for cooking. We can only roast because these preserve the things better. If you know anything historically, you know salt is usually the preservation tool of choice. Drying is actually lasts the longest, but we need a cold, dry environment for that, and summer doesn't provide that. And we don't have an indoor hot house, so we can't smoke anything. So the only option we have, because we don't have any herbs or any of the other materials for baking and whatnot, is roasting. So you go down, you select your 7-pound pike. Voila, you're done. And you have to wait for it to cook, just like you do in real life. Timber work. Now we have to go find a poor tree to cut down. This is not a tree huggers game, by the way. So we go sort of skills. We go to M for timber, and we go fell a tree. We have X. Even the quality. Did you see that in the chat? Here, I'll show that really quickly. Let's get out of that. Do yourself. We have to make an item. Did you see that? Where was it at? It was right here. No, it was up here actually. It was very brief, but the items you have and their quality, like this rough carving axe, is what we use to cut down the tree. The game chat down here told us that not only was it a terrible tool to use for cutting down trees, but its quality sucks too. So my job was made harder by having the wrong tool that was terrible for the job. That does have an impact. For instance, in this game, you could fish with a club, a spear, a javelin, a trident, or an actual fishing pole. The best one to use is the fishing pole. Just like with anything else in life, if you don't use the right tool, you may be in a bit of trouble. So let's make something. Let's go ahead and just copy those into blocks. Oop. Yes. Almost forgot about my pike. Notice how as we're doing things, the hunger bar is increasing, and your thirst. It is something you do have to pay attention to. So let's go ahead and chomp down on something. There we go. So we could make. Here's the make screen. Like I said, very Byzantine. Let's make something simple. Not a dredge. We really can't. We can make a staff for a javelin. We already have a javelin, don't we? Sorry, I'm starting. Yeah, we have a spear, so that's perfect. We have 2 spears actually. So we really don't need anything of that nature. Let's just make something a little more utilitarian. Let's make a utility article and a wooden cup. That way we can carry water with us. Voila! And now we fish. You got a fishing rod. Alright. Now to fish, you go to nearby stream or lake. Activate fishing. And yes, there are different types of fishing. 2 fishing rods. See if we can catch anything. And we caught nothing. Like in real life, you know. Little roll of the dice, so to speak. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see what else we can do. A little shelter in the woods. So now we got to build a shelter. Just like in real life, you have to make sure you have what we need. But a shelter? Okay, there's a pine tree over there. Good. So now the thing we get to do is we get to go and build a shelter. We have to gather a particular type of branch, pine branches actually, because it calls for it. And if you think about it, a pine leaf has a bigger area than just a basic naked branch would. So let's do that. Let's pick up all the spruce twigs. And here's a small tree. Small trees and big trees do have different purposes for different properties, for different crafting needs. And you're about to see one of them here in a moment. So we cut that down. I have spruce twigs, so I can make building Shelter up there. Dunkashane. You are too tired to continue. Oh, crap. Okay. There, so we gotta eat a little more. Eat a little more. Eat a little more. Repeat. Done. Alright, so the next task is to do an incantation. So let's go ahead and get some water first. Alright. Excuse me. And so doing incantation, we go up here. Let's see, which one do we want? Just do a general sacrifice. Let's sacrifice the rye bread. Alright, and there we go. And tracking. Now, when I said this game is very open-based in what you want to do, I'm not kidding around. There is very much a sense of almost too many options. Like right now, I could do whatever I wanted. I could settle here, I could fish nets nearby, I could build a fish larder, I could build a building. The mods that I have on the game allow me to make iron tools or clay tools, which we will do clay in a moment because it is hands down the best thing to trade the villagers. It's just whatever you want to do. It's that sense of unfettered access and freedom to do whatever you want that makes this game so appealing yet so hard to do at the same time. And it does take a long time to play. So that'll be it for now. And if you guys want to see more of this, let me know, and I will do more of it later. Alright, thanks.